Hey everybody, welcome back to PokeFusion, where I talk about Pokemon and Fusion World TCG. Today, we're going to take a look at buying Pokemon cards in other languages, particularly chase cards, because that's what I like to do. I like to collect just chase cards, open maybe one or two booster box, or even sealed product of a set, and I'm good with that, and just buy the chase card when it's reasonably priced. But English prices are just so inflated right now compared to Japanese, and now compared to Korean. Korean price over here. This is a list of cards that I would consider my chase for any particular set of the recent sets, and the Korean prices look so juicy. Why? Because these are the prices I was looking at when I was buying Sword and Shield era chase cards, right? So if you're not an old school collector, I'm saying Sword and Shield is old school, but it feels so long ago because these prices are like never gonna happen again in English. So if you're back in the Sword and Shield era, you know Umbreon was like 150 bucks, 160, 70 bucks, like lows 180s. And so this is the average price are 180. So that means they were higher and lower at this point. Rayquaza, my personal big chase card of that era was 75 bucks. Like I was buying this for 75 bucks. Lugia V got as low as 110, 120. And you had time to buy it. It didn't just shoot up to $300, $400 overnight. Like how Destin Riley's Mewtwo is. And the Japanese market, when I jumped over to the Japanese market, man, Bubble Mew was only 50 bucks. Greninja was like 60 bucks. And now they're super inflated because you look at the Japanese prices, like you're not seeing those prices anymore, at least not with modern chase, right? Like Black Bolt and White Flare just came out. These are not 50, 60 bucks. They probably would have been if the Japanese market didn't also get inflated, right? So the English and Japanese market are super inflated right now. Like you're not seeing anything for like 180, which being the top chase card. Everything is well above 180 nowadays. Like Umbreon VMAX was like the ultimate, it wasn't even the ultimate chase card. I think Rayquaza VMAX and Blaziken VMAX, I feel like those were the bigger chase cards at the time. But anyways, like just saying, like relatively those $100 to $200 chase cards no longer really exist. It just feels like they're automatically at that price point, like as soon as they come out, right? So, and you're looking at now $500, $600, $1,000 cards. So these are the price points from TCG Player for the Japanese and US, and these are Korean prices are based off the listings that I could find that I would consider buying at on eBay. So, like I said, if you want to know how much you're spending, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, $590. So we'll say $600 for 6 cards, $100 a card, which seems very reasonable considering their booster box is $35. Oh, you buy one booster box for $35, then you buy the chase card for $100. That seems reasonable every couple of months. The set release date is over here. These are Japanese release date price, but seems reasonable. And I don't buy these cards right away, right? Because you have to wait for them to fall down to these prices, right? Once they are like 50% less than what they were at their highs. So those rules still apply even with other languages. They just happen to hit their lows much faster than English because English distribution, whatever it is, it makes it seem like they don't have enough supply to begin with, and they only after like the 3 to 6 month mark does the price hit its bottom because there's been another wave of product out there. So anyways, Japanese and Korean prices tend to get to the bottoms much quicker in my eyes than English market. But you're looking at $600 for 6 cards. Japanese, you're looking at $1,000 for the same 6 cards, and then English, you're looking at $2,300 for the exact same 6 cards. This is the savings you're making when you go into Korean from US or English cards. So we're looking at roughly almost 70% savings. $2,300 versus $600. That's almost a 70% savings. Who doesn't want to save 70%, right? If you're just collecting and you want to save money and you want to save the extra, what is this, $1,800, and use the $1,800 to buy something else in your life that you need. Maybe you need some new tires, you need some new toys, whatever the case may be, right? Like you can save it and use that money to buy something else. Japanese savings compared to US. Now this needs to be greater. Like that Bubble Mew at 50 bucks and the Greninja at 60 bucks. These needs to be way, way better deals, right? But right nowadays, Japanese market is still 50% less than what the US market is, right? 1,000 versus 2,300. Now, what I also like to do is predict prices. Right now, this Mega Charizard EX is the big chase card that's coming out. $700. So this is kind of like already confirmed. This is like the average price that's going on eBay right now. $700 on eBay, right, for the Japanese version. So a lot of the Korean, so over here is the Korean to Japanese price. Korean price is about 60% average of what the Japanese price. So at 60% average, you're gonna look at $425 chase card, which is super expensive compared to looking at these $100 chase cards. So, but it is a grail card. Like no doubt, this Charizard is like the best looking chase card I've seen in a long, long time. Like instantly, like I knew, damn, that card has everything you want. It's badass. It's got all the evolutions, and that's all you want. Like it's clean, arc is menacing, it's tough. That's everything I want in a Pokemon card. I don't like the cute stuff. I don't like the Lily's Clefairy EX. Like that's not my art style. I don't like the Umbreon. It's just so messy. So I like the Zekrom. That's a really badass card as well. Mega Lucario, battling. Those are my type of cards. And since card shop, like I like those tough looking cards that look badass. Like that's what I like. So it's just crazy that I'm going to spend $426. I hope this price drops down like 500, then this could be like maybe 250. That seems more reasonable. But in the English version, usually about 2 times multiplier, so you're gonna have $1,400. It'll be more expensive than Umbreon. Yeah, if you're curious and want to jump ship, you're looking at 70% saving if you go Korean. You're looking at a 50% saving if you go Japanese. Now, I do also collect Simplified Chinese. Simplified Chinese, the bubble meal I bought for 90 bucks. 90 bucks compared to $631. So like a fifth of the price. So yeah, it's quite a bit of savings to go Simplified Chinese, but Simplified Chinese is just so far behind in their sets that, you know, I'm looking to buy these cards already. And I'm not gonna bat an eye if it comes out in Simplified Chinese for much less, but I don't think it goes much lower than this. Like, considering I bought it for 90 bucks Simplified Chinese, and these cards are, you know, just 65 to 100 bucks. So that's really relatively the price range I would pay. Like, I bought Lugia in Chinese for 70 bucks. I bought Giratina V for like 110 bucks. So I'm used to paying these prices for my chase cards because that's what I'm used to from the Sword and Shield era. So I'm okay paying relatively 70 to 100 bucks for a chase card. I'm just not okay paying $300 to $1,000, $600, $500 for a chase card in English. Like, I'm not investing in these cards. Like, I'm just collecting them. And if they go up in value, great. I can offload them, buy something better when something else comes out. I don't own a lot of cards, right? I only own like the big chase cards, unless I have a reason to buy a card for like a binder display or something. So most of the time, buying 1 or 2 cards at these prices aren't gonna kill my wallet. But even if you buy 1 or 2 Umbreon, like, it's gonna kill your wallet, man. Unless you got money, then this doesn't matter. But if you're a budget collector like me, that's why I look at numbers like this, just to see how much I'm saving to make sure it's worth it. So Lily Clefairy is the anomaly, but most of the time, buying Korean versions of the English card is just so much cheaper, 70% saving. So yeah, I'm just blabbing on now. So thank you for watching. I will catch you guys next time.